Everybody, this is Ginger and this is Ginger's Chat Show, and it's Friday, September 1st already, and it's windy, 70 degrees. We did get some rain a little bit last night. We're supposed to get more rain day after tomorrow on Sunday, which we do badly need. So that cuts down on the fire hazards that's been happening. I know some of you are not. Well, hi, Dorothy. How are things in your neck of the woods after Hurricane Idalia? Um, I saw the pictures and I go, oh, wow. Everybody heated got the hell out of Dodge, so to speak, to, avoid death and injury and everything. And I don't know what they're going to do insurance wise, is some of these insurance companies decide to be selfish and not serve their clients. So, I don't know if anything's going to be done about that issue. So, yeah. Well, here it's 70 degrees. It's really kind of nice. And I've been airing out my apartment and everything. And our complex has got its hot water boiler fixed and everything, so everybody has hot water. I didn't have that problem, but one section of the building had that problem. So that was fixed. So anyway, this is going to be kind of a short video. It'll be about 15 minutes, 20 minutes, something like that, because I got a lot to do. Now, on my announcement, first of all, I will not be doing my chats all next week because Labor Day is on Monday, starts on Monday. And I'm going to be out of town visiting my daughter the rest of the week. So, my cat will be fine. He'll have food, he'll have water here. Loki's pretty self-sufficient when it comes to doing things, so I'll just make sure he has plenty of food and water, and he'll be just fine. But I'll be visiting my daughter and, just taking time off and everything, and, revamping stuff and figuring stuff out. So there'll be no chats next week, but I will resume the week from Monday, which is September. Let's see, hold on a second. Let me pull up my calendar. September 11th. So it'll resume again in September 11th. Whoops. Where are we? What happened here? There we go. My computer is being persnickety. So I'll resume September 11th. On Monday. Now there's a couple things I want to talk about. I've read up more on. News has been kind of slow the last couple of days, so I think people are just getting ready to go on their Labor Day break more than anything. And some of the kids have gone back to school and everything, so, or they just want to take a real quick camping trip or something like that over the weekend prior to the kids going back to school. So that's going to be happening, I would suspect, except for those in Florida. Now, Georgia Governor Kemp, there's some things I disagree with and some things I agree with him, even though he is Republican. But he did state he doesn't like Trump. He does not like DeSantis at all. He doesn't like either one. And anyway, Trump was trying to get the Georgia state legislature to disqualify Fannie Willis so the trials wouldn't happen. Well, hi Linda. Hey, great seeing you. Um, anyway, Governor Kemp told Trump no, but hell no. He's not going to call a special session. He said the law is a law, and you broke the law by interfering in Georgia elections. And we take that very seriously here. And so it's not going to happen. And she said Fannie Wells has been doing a wonderful job, and she's doing what she has been elected and hired to do, is to implement justice and do it fairly and everything else. And like Governor Kemp, he's not very happy with Trump keep yapping his mouth. He says, if you're under an indictment and you've been arrested and sent out on your own reconnaissance, that type of thing, you need to shut the hell up and let your lawyers do their job. Well, knowing Trump and knowing his narcissistic problem, he keeps yapping his mouth and putting out all these serious videos, and a lot of the stuff will be used against him. Okay? Now, another good thing I heard, that the judge that's handling the election, this election trial, or was it the other one? One of the trials, is going to have it televised. I think it's the Georgia trial, the RICO trial. It will be televised. And he's allowing cameras and everything else. He wants everything transparent. And right there. And he says, of course, the jury will be protected. Okay? The jury probably won't be shown at all. But just, the defense and the state prosecution, everything else, right there. And right there, Trump will be required to attend that trial. Okay. Of course, he's going to be a chicken about it, but he's probably going to be forced to go there. Anyway, as Governor Kemp has stated, he said, we are a nation of laws, where the laws are put there for a reason, and to stop, let me move my keyboard out of the way here a little bit. There, is that better? There. Since we're a nation of laws, and they will be followed. They're put there for a purpose. It's the same everywhere. So anyway, he put a kibosh on Trump on that one. Because he was also, Governor Kemp will also be testifying at that trial, because he's witness, and so is the Secretary of State, Georgia's Secretary of State as well. Because he received a pretty much of a threatening phone call from Trump. And he told Trump at that time, no, that's not going to happen. What you're doing is breaking the law. Okay. Now, speaking of justice and everything else, I'm sorry. My cat woke me up at 3 o'clock this morning, and I'm still trying to wake up. Loki, just be off subject here a little bit. Loki is, well, he misses, he's probably sleeping in my bed. Loki he's lost without Cyrano, just as I am, and because I have expected Cyrano to come out and bug me for dinner or meals or what's the snacks, that type of thing. Um, so it's gonna be a week tomorrow that since Cyrano has passed. So Loki is still kind of lost, and he follows me everywhere and bugs me everywhere, and I have to be careful where I walk in the kitchen because he will wind his ways through my legs. I just don't really care to trip. So, um, let's see. Okay, Linda. Hey, Carolyn. Um, so anyway, oh, today the former Proud Boy, did I write his name down? I'm going to write his name down. Let's see. Hold on a second. He got Dominic Pizzola, 10 years with a 3-year supervised release after that with a $700 fine. Pizzola was not a member of the group, was not a leader of the group, but he was a prominent member who influenced on the events of January 6th. Uh, so he got 10 years. The other guy, where am I? The other guy, the ringleader himself, got 17 years uh, in prison. So you think these guys would learn, you know, and pay attention to Trump's actions and what he's done and everything. Oh, and also the Trump's co-defendants. They're on their own. He's not paying none of their uh, legal bills. It's not happening. And they want to know why. And they said, well, they tried telling him that Trump is selfish. And he likes, apparently, Trump likes to destroy people's lives and livelihood. And this guy needs to be put in his place. He needs to be in jail. And with them letting him yap his mouth all the time, they should put him in jail anyway. He's like a bully, a little bratty bully, and I'm sick and tired of him. I really am. And apparently DeSantis now is the head of the polls in the GOP, but they said that's not going to last long either because DeSantis himself is having some issues in this campaign. I don't know what the other status of the other candidates on the GOP side are. Chris Christie, apparently, he's doing just fine. Um, so, I mean, there's some things with Christie I may disagree with, but otherwise, he's one of those that he's a former prosecutor, federal prosecutor. I don't know if any of you knew that. Federal prosecutor. And he knows the laws, he knows how this works. And he says, who's back on Facebook running his mouth? I haven't seen him. You're talking about Trump, Dorothy? I just make sure he's not on my feed. I block that. I could go in and block that. So he's not on my feed. So he's not yapping his mouth on Facebook. Okay? Same way, right now I'm currently on Twitter. And because I have interest in space exploration, I have him off my Twitter feed. I don't have him there either. And I blocked a lot of the yappers there too, or the people that support him. I blocked them. Okay. So far, I have not had any problems with Twitter or X, whatever they're called. But sooner or later, I may have to drop X altogether and just stay on what do you call them? YouTube, because they don't allow stuff like that. YouTube's a little bit more strict, but they don't go after people like you and me that put out the truth. Okay, I have not had that problem. So, so far, I have not had that problem on my uh, live chats. So anyway, yeah, just go into your feed, uh, your settings, feed settings, Dorothy, and just block it. That way you don't have to hear him or anything. Sure, Midas Touch, they posted, but they're showing a difference between him and President Biden. How President Biden discusses things compared to Trump. Trump doesn't discuss anything. Okay, all he does is yap his mouth. He has no plan in place. He does not show facts or figures or anything else because he's not interested in that. Okay, and there's some that still say, well, Trump could still win the uh, nomination and the presidency. I go, no, he won't. Not going to happen. Because now there is a move to apply the 14th Amendment against him. Because he has been indicted. And he's already been convicted of one issue. Yeah, one issue. And he's got a whole bunch of lawsuits. And many of the judges are, well, one is looking at dismissing one lawsuit against, Trump had implemented $500 million lawsuit against Michael Cohen. And Michael goes, why? Because I spoke the truth, huh? Well, the judge is looking at dismissing that against Trump and saying, you showing no proof, you show nothing in discovery or anything else. That's just frivolous. And he may just, dump it. But he is a sure what? Carolyn, you kind of cut off your sentence there. Um, oh, they need to apply the 14th Amendment against him. Yeah, he is a sure loser in 2024. That's correct. Well, he's lost anyway. He's got trials lined up from October through March or April, I think through March. And many of them are because you have the primaries starting in the spring for those to elect their candidates for the Democratic or for the conventions, respective conventions. And he's going to lose. He's going to lose like he did last time. He is a loser. And you think the guy would just gain common sense and just give up. But knowing him, no, because of his narcissistic attitude. And he leaves people in a lurch, is what he does. And it makes me mad when you see a person like Trump that do that to other people. That's when you need to take that person and put them in their place. Okay. You know, I really kind of dislike bullies. I really do. And I dealt with them in school, through grade school and everything. And I haven't really run across any narcissistic kids in grade school, but some of them were just not understanding the situation. Okay, because many of them teased me because of my hearing. Well, if you have for example, if you had a head injury or accident and you lost hearing in your one ear, you'd be changing your mind really fast, you know. Um, so, uh, and a lot of the kids that I went to school with did not realize that I was hard of hearing. I wasn't able to wear hearing aids up until when I started working with Boeing until 1981. I was forced to wear hearing aids because of the main ears disease. Um, I could hear better, but it now that I get older, it's getting worse and worse and worse. So again, it's something I have to deal with. Um, the only problem I have with my hearing loss is when I have a bad cold. That's when it gets me. Because my hearing just goes, it just drops when I have a bad cold because I wouldn't be able to hear anything. So, and that's why I suggested to John and everything else to have closed caption because I can't catch all what's being said in their chat. You know, when you at the Blue Dot family meeting, I can't catch all what's being said, even though I have my volume up. I still can't uh, catch everything. So that's why I like closed caption. All you do is go into settings, you could turn it on. Here I have automatic settings on mine. So, because I know uh, some of my viewers are hard of hearing, and so I have closed caption on for them. When you do a video like this, um, you have to think ahead. Put yourself in other people's shoes. Okay? So anyway, I think that's about all it. We'll just have to wait and see. On a lot of stuff that's going to be happening, you know, next few months, and just keep up with it. And those over in Florida, over in Dorothy's neck of the woods and everything, please stay safe, be careful, because there's some things do happen right after. Yeah, he does. I might flash a note to him on Sunday. I don't know if he's going to do a show on Sunday or not. Say, hey, you need to turn up the volume because I have mine up as far as I could go too. Um, but I don't want it so loud that it messes up my hearing even further. So I don't want that either. um, okay. Otherwise, I'm going to go ahead and sign off. I will post this video on my YouTube channel. I'm up to 64 subscribers on my YouTube channel. I need more subscribers. Because I'm trying to get up to at least 1,000. Um, so I could, yeah, uh, get up to 1,000 subscribers on my YouTube channel because I want to qualify to establish to have a merchandise store on there. That's what I want to do. And so right now I'm not qualified because I don't have enough subscribers on there. So anyway, I will see you guys later. I will see you a week from now. I will, Dorothy. Thank you. And I'm going to spend time with my daughter, and I'll be on the week from next Monday. This coming Monday is Labor Day, so the September 11th is when I'll be back on. And I will see you then. Have a good weekend. Please stay safe. I don't think Mother Nature's not over with us again. You're welcome, Carolyn, anytime. And, share. Pass it on and share. And those that miss my live video, you can always watch it, okay? Because it'll be automatically put on. And then on my YouTube channel, setup as well. Okay? Take care, guys. Love you all. And thank you. Bye-bye. Love you too, Carolyn.